this is my app called Snapstudy, which uses AI to generate flashcards from the snap of an image. So the team consists of myself. I'm the founder and lead developer. I've done all the most of the front end and the back end work. And my friend Neri, who is the marketing lead for the application. So my main motivation for this app was very simple. I spent a lot of time rereading my books when it came to exams. I was trying to memorize as much as I can, and I'd forget it maybe a day later, which was clearly inefficient. My next problem was that I knew flashcards were great, but they just took too much of my time to build. I had lots of exams, and I really didn't have the time to build them from hand. And I also knew of many flashcard apps, but none of them had a simple user interface that was accessible to all students and even people who don't really have a technological prowess in modern applications. Therefore, I decided to combine all these problems, and I saw that there was a need, and I decided to create Snapstudy. So what is the app? Again, it is an AI-assisted exam revision application. It uses state-of-the-art artificial intelligence models to build WH-style queries and gap-filled question queries. So the image you can see now is an example of a WH-style query that can be generated, and the gap-filled style also have they're like multiple choice gap questions. So I've built a proprietary model that I'm in the process of patenting because it's a novel keyword extraction algorithm. My app has handwritten text recognition. It has the ability to read handwriting. I use Firebase authentication, so the user can have a one-click authentication to get straight into using it. And the app works online and offline. So here's a few screenshots of the app. This is the authentication. This is your main screen, and the image on the very right is the screen you're presented while waiting for your flashcards to be generated. And this is what your flashcards look like, where you can tap them too, and they will spin around. And it also works on iOS. And here I'm demoing the grid view, where you can view all the flashcards you've previously created. And on the right here, you have the options where you can view it. You can give feedback, which I value a lot, which has really helped develop the app. And there's also, if you registered anonymously, you can sign in. So this is a quick diagram of how the app works in the backend. So I use Azure and I use Google Cloud and Firebase. So the user is authenticated through Firebase. He's sent down, and I use Azure's Read API and as well also Google's OCR to combine. And I basically built an algorithm that picks the best words of both. And all this text from the image is sent into a question generator. So the first one goes into the QGen model, which uses state-of-the-art Hugging Face transformers to build these WH-style questions. And the other one goes into the gap-filled question generator, which uses my proprietary model that uses a state-of-the-art keyword extraction, which is hosted on Azure Text Analytics. And this is all sent back to the user. And once this process is finished, the user also has their storage saved, has their quiz saved on Firebase storage. So a few things about the market, some statistics, costs, and funding. So I'm currently in Ireland. So in our domestic market, there's 1.5 million euro spent on educational technology, according to the Central Statistics Office of Ireland. And there are currently 1 million higher level education students. This does not include tertiary education. So the market has a lot, there's a huge market for us. The costs, I only pay 50 euro monthly. And this is once it goes past my 2 million inference free trial, thanks to Google Cloud's very generous free trial. And my other cost would be marketing, where I run $100 marketing campaigns every few months. So, and a few statistics about my app. On the Android, I have 1,000 plus downloads, and I have 600 active users currently on Android. And on the iOS, I have 200 plus downloads and 100 active users. So in terms of funding, I'm in actually 2 days, I'm going to meet with the local enterprise office who reached out because I reached out to them actually to ask for a priming grant for this application to cover some marketing costs. And I've already got 2 acquisition offers. One was from Brainscape, who offered to have a partnership for my backend proprietary technology, but I declined. Sorry. So the revenue model that I've picked, which is not implemented yet because I was debating this a lot, but I thought that it was better to build a user customer base with loyalty. And after I have loyalty, I can offer people extended features. So this is the model. It is called freemium. And essentially it is free to use, but there's a €3.99, $3.99 per month premium for extra features, such as handwritten text recognition. There'll be faster models, so you get your results quicker. And there'll also be spatial repetition algorithm, which basically gives you questions that you struggle on more often than the ones that you're not very good at. And this diagram basically explains how this freemium tier works. So you have a free tier, and then you pay to upgrade, and there might be another tier where you get all features. That's it for me. Thank you very much, and I also thank Kieran for all the patience he had. I know it wasn't the easiest participant to deal with, so I thank everyone and thank the judges.